Hey guys, so to start off chapter 2, we're just going to talk about how to write equations. So we're going to spend the majority of this chapter solving equations, different types of equations. So first we have to remember how to translate sentences into equations. We talked about this back in chapter 1, just with expressions. Now we're going to talk about equations. Equations are the same thing, similar to expressions, right? Mathematical sentences, but the difference is there's an equal sign between the two expressions. Okay, so an example is 4x minus 9 equals 11. Okay, so this table, you might want to pause this for a minute, just take a look through this table. It's just a review of all the different operations and verbal phrases that'll go along with those, with some examples. Okay, major things to look for are sum, difference, product, and quotient. Right, those help define most often what operation we're talking about. Okay, so we're going to translate a sentence into an equation. So number b divided by 3 is always means equals 6 less than c, right? So c minus 6. Okay, so 6 less than c is c minus 6. And the second one, 15 more than z times 6, so 6z, is less than, okay, less than sign, y times 2, or 2y. So you could also write the 15 plus 6z is less than 2y. Alright. So we have a jelly bean manufacturer produces 1,250,000 jelly beans per hour. How many hours does it take to produce 10 million jelly beans? Okay, so if y is the number of jelly beans and x is the number of hours, right? We can create this equation, y equals 1,250,000 times x, right? Because that's how many we make per hour. So if we have 10 million jelly beans, we're going to have y is 10 million and we're going to try to find out what x is. So we have to divide both sides by 1,250,000. And we're going to get x equals 8 hours. Alright, now we're going to translate this sentence into a formula. Okay, so similar, just like what we did in the other page, a formula is another word for an equation, usually one that has more than one variable then. So, for example, the formula for the area of a rectangle or a triangle or the circumference of a circle. Okay, so the perimeter of a square, P, equals 4 times the length of a side. Okay, you can call P perimeter and S the length of a side. So P equals 4S. Now we can go the other direction. We can take an equation and translate them into a sentence. So lots of different ways to do this, but we could say the difference of 12 and 2 times x is -5. Right, that's one way to write that. You could write it in other ways. I'm obviously okay with whatever you do. And b, we've got the square of a and, or plus, let's say plus, the product, or product means times, of 3 and b is c divided by 6. Alright, now the last one here is kind of a more creative problem. I want you guys to just try this on your own, but I ask you to write a problem based off the information. I define your variable, f as the cost of fries. I tell you that f plus 150 is the cost of a burger, and I want you to write a word problem, creative word problem, based off the information. 4 times the cost of a burger minus the cost of fries equals $8.25. Okay, so if you listen to what I just said there, we're talking about this equation, that should help you out a lot when you're writing your problem. Good luck.